So since we're still in bad weather season here, we got some more generators for tune-ups, and this one actually has bad feet. So they're all stripped off. This guy tailgates with this generator and uses it at his house also. So it just gets beat up. So we're gonna start it up. We're gonna get the oil warmed up. It's already on. The fuel cap is on also. Nice, first pull. So I usually let them warm up for a minute, and then I turn the eco throttle off, really get it ripping, warm that oil up, and we'll change it. Okay, so when that's running outside, this is what I usually get for the EU2000i generators. It says the 2200i, doesn't matter, it's the same thing. So these kits I think are about $23 on Amazon, and it is genuine Honda parts. So you get your oil, you get a Honda spark plug, which is an NGK, you got your air filter, and forget what this one is, the outer filter. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, but when we open it up, we'll figure it all out. It's not that hard. Okay, so now we have it on the workbench. Ran it for about 10 minutes or so. Take your big screwdriver and take this cover off, and that will expose all the good stuff. So we got our air filter under here. We'll pull this off up here. Got your spark plug under there. So we're gonna start digging into this thing. Okay, I know my work area not so good, but I set up a little stand for the oil pan. I'm going to take the dipstick out. This is how I drain the oil. So it looks like it's a little low. So I just tip it, and it will just kind of come out right and go right into the pan down below. Can get a little messy, but this is a workshop, right? Here, let's move this pan just a little bit more. So yep, that's how you pretty much do it. All right, oil's all drained. Next step, take your screwdriver, open up the air filter cover, remove it. That's how it goes, I forgot, okay? So these things are kind of pre-oiled, so it can get a little messy, but actually not in bad condition, but it is comes with a kit. It's good practice to replace it. We're here, we might as well do it. So you'll just stuff this in. So you can see my hands are all oily. We'll make that look a little better off camera, but pop this one out also, and we'll replace that next. Okay, that's all buttoned back up. Now figure out what kind of spark plug we got here, what size it is rather. Doesn't matter what kind it is really to me, as long as it's right. So we need that size. So I'm going to walk over here. We'll go to this one, and we'll figure it out. 13/16. Perfect. So we'll throw a ratchet on the old spark plug and get it out, and then put this one in. Okay, so spark plug's under here. I'm going to pop the boot off. You're going to stick your 13/16 with a extension. And you might need a little bit of leverage with this. I usually take, just fumbling today. It's because I'm watching through the screen. Take this plug out and we'll inspect it. Might be a little hot. So, focus. We got a good, pretty good looking plug actually. A little bit dirty, but not too rich, not too lean. It does run pretty good, so I'm not surprised by that. So then we'll stick the new plug back in and just get it finger started. You don't want to put it on a socket first. Then I usually stick this in. And you're going to tighten to the recommended manufacturer's spec, which is click, that much. And you put the boot back on, put the cover back on. Well, let me fix the gasket and then I'll put the cover back on. Okay, so I just Googled how much oil an EU2000i takes. It says 0.4 something, 0.42 quarts. I converted that over to ounces. It says 13 point something ounces. So I'm going to dump this whole thing in there and then I'll just top it off with a little extra 10 weight 30 that I have of a similar brand. So stick your funnel in there, and then I might have to tip this up off camera, but just want to show you. Just dump it all in there, all right? That's all you got to do. Okay, so everything is done. I usually, at the end of any time I tune someone's machine up, I throw in some snake oil type stuff like Seafoam or Berryman's or Gum Out. It kind of helps stabilize the fuel. I don't measure it. I just pour it in. And that usually will kind of do something that I don't know what it will do. But I do it, and that's what I've always done, and people's machines have better luck, it seems. So we're going to close this stuff all up, and we're going to fire it up outside and make sure everything works, which I know it will because it did before the oil change. So there you go. Hope this helped.